Hello, so my name is Xiao Yichen and we both from the 20D. So from today, my role is the association and this is my partner.
Hello, my name is BX2084 and this time I'm playing the Angela Redstone part.
So, hello, my name is John Hamos. So what's your name?
I'm Angela Redstone.
Okay, nice to meet you and let's just start our communication, okay? So first, as we know that your company just said the purpose is to build 120 units, right? But for us, for our plan, it's not real, okay? So I'd like to give you a number is 60, so we can start to negotiation, right? But I need to tell you, if you want to sell for 120 units, it's not realistic. So okay, so you get my information. So let's start. Okay.
But
Can you just tell me your idea?
60 is too low for us because our original plan is 120 and 60 is almost half of it. And we need 25 units to build, or 24 buildings to build one unit. To build 24 units to build one building. So which means you suddenly just told me 60 units, which means the most we can do is only 2 buildings can be built. And this is a large difference compared to our original plan. And at the same time, which also means by our part, we may not do what we can do as a part of our community, which means we cannot do maybe to provide the benefits and cannot provide a large amount of economic costs. So in this situation, what we can do most maybe is we can only provide you 5%. The most is 5% of economic costs, and then we wouldn't give any further welfares for the residents in this unit. And for me, and I think for this community, which is not acceptable. So we would like to increase the amount a bit higher, and we also can decrease 120 a bit lower. How about 100?
I think 100 is a little bit higher. I cannot tell you my plan, but I can tell you that 100 is too high, and so if 60 is not good for you and 120 is not good for me, so why don't we just take the middle one? Okay, so what do you think about the 80? And for economic house, I think about 30 economic house. So it's because if you build for too many high level club, right? You guys want to, so from your plan, you guys want to build for some club, for music club, gym club, right? And I think this club is just for service for some person that they are rich, right? So I'm represent for our community residential. So I need to get a benefit for them. So what do you think about the 80 units? I think 80 units is good. So, but if we want to talk about economic house percentage, I think we can talk about it later. I want to talk with you about is that just for our problems. If you want to build for 80 more, I think 80 is the maximum number we can afford. So you get this information. So if you just build for too many buildings, we have some problems that's just like the traffic heavy problems, and but also we have some problems that our residential they cannot afford the expensive cost in your club, right? So how can you solve the question? So let's just talk about the units. Just finish this question and we can talk about the economic cost percentage later. Okay. So let's just talk about the units.
So you mean the maximum you can afford, you can give to me is 80, but as what I just said now, 120 is our original plan, and I can decrease 100 to you. And now you ask me to decrease another 20. I think I can give you 10, which is 90. And as 90, the economic house, the maximum I can give you is 30 unit. And for the problem you just say now, just like the high expense and the traffic problem, all that is already solved in our original plan, that which is 121, and also can be do in the same time, which means if you give me 90, we will build the buildings in different areas, which means we wouldn't make it fixed and focus in one place, which means people wouldn't come all the way to the same place, which may cause a traffic problem. But if we separate them, means then we'll go different way. And for this way, the potential traffic is being decreased. And next one is what you just say now, that the expense here is too high. And for that, it's actually a not accurate way to say so. Because although we are building a luxury building, but at the same time, if we want to keep the building continue working and also keep attracting people, which means there's still something more than the luxury buildings. The luxury building is one of the main ideas, but it doesn't mean it is all we have to do. We will also build a supermarket, small clinic, and the low price shops to sell clothes or even to sell other electronic machines and or any other things. We will also put that into our plan because we still need to attract the nearby residents to come to our buildings, and we will make sure the price, this kind of things, can be afforded by them. Because luxuries, gyms, and all those things are included in the building, but it doesn't mean the building is all for that. They still have a lot of other things which can be built for the residents and coming and enjoying. Yeah, that's what I want to say. And for the further part, for this, we will also provide the job opportunity for them. Because when we're building this, we will need a large amount of employees, and if we want to keep this running, we still need a lot of people to come in and to do the service for the outcomers. So for this, I would like to give the job opportunity to our residents first, rather than the others. So for the rest of the part, except by the luxury shops, gyms, all that part, for the rest, I would like to give the job opportunity to our residents first. We'll consider them if in the same situation, and then we'll first take our residents. So for this will help them to earn more. For those who are not have a job, not for those who are not have a job, for those maybe who are doing the labors, and we will pay them better, and at the same time we'll give them an opportunity to earn more and in a better job.
Okay, I think I get your idea. So you mean that you can. Okay, I think I know that, and I think you want to say that you can provide for too many jobs for our employees, and if you want to employ, so you will choose our residential first, right?
Yeah.
I think that's good. I'm thank you for represent my community residential. Okay, but all I want to say is that our units cannot be more than 80. Okay, this is the maximum number we can expect, we can afford. Okay, so you just show me that you just show me that 80 is not a number you're not satisfied, right? So why don't we just talk about the economic house percentage? Okay, so if I want to put from my plans, I just want to tell you 80. If you want to put the maximum number for 80, and for our economic house percentage, I think 30 number is good. So I want to show that our residents, they also cannot to make too much money, right? So I think economic house is very important for they to live, and we also want to know that for the country government that it wants to they want everybody to live in a house, but we cannot make sure that everybody can live in the house because they cannot make enough money. So I think for us, the economic house percentage is also very important. But you mean the building, high level building is indicates the problems for the heavy traffic or the expensive cost. I think for that, to compare with these two problems, I think economic cost percentage is very important. So the number I want to tell you that I want to show that 30 economic cost percentage is my idea. So what about you? Can you tell me about your ideas?
As what I see that if you give me 90 units, then I can give you 30 units as economic cost. But now you straight away told me that 80 is a maximum. So just let us still assume that if you give me 80, as a maximum, I cannot afford 30. Because as 90 I can afford 30 is because there is still 10 more units for me. I can still earn much more money. But 80 and 30 unit, 80 unit and 30 unit economic cost, I will definitely lose money. So for that, why don't I choose somewhere else but still choose our community? Because I like this place and I would like to do something for this community. So 30 is too high.
30 is too high,
30
right?
is too high for me. So how about, let's see, 04, how about 20?
20 is too low. I cannot afford that. What about just for 27, 28, or what about that? 27 or 28?
Still quite similar to 30.
Still quite similar. So for your first plan, you said you want to set for 90 and 30, right?
Yep.
So I just put the number from 90 to 80. So what about so for the economic house, what about the 25 or 26? What do you think about
25
that?
or 24 is acceptable for me, but at the same time, the parking area I would not provide any welfare for our residents because that part I still need to use to earn money. Is this acceptable for you and for your community? The parking part, which is a separate area, that area I wouldn't provide any welfare for our residents. If you give me 25 economic house,
I think 25 is I think so. If we set for number is 80 and 25, so you also can provide us just build some public service, to build some park and some.
that one is
I think
extra cost.
this is a minimum factors we can afford. We can
I
accept.
can
Okay.
what I can provide you, such as the parks, all the things I provided before, is based on the 120 units. But if you now we decrease to 80, which means the parks, all that thing wouldn't be built separately. That will be built inside my lecture building, which means if the people want to come in, they still need to pay some, or they still need to have some expense. It wouldn't exist as a free welfare. It would be building in my lecture buildings. It will help me to attract the people. Because my original plan is 120 and now decrease 40 units, I have to find some way there to make myself and to make my team can continue working on it.
Okay. I think maybe 80 and 25 is just wait, let me check if it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this number is now from now I think this is a suitable number for us. So
But as long as I will not provide you any welfare except what I just see before the job opportunity.
okay, I think it's not really important for that. So can you expect this number? So what about that? Just for 80 and 25.
I think we can.
Okay.